Kata yang dia ucap dan bahasa yang dia gunakan, sepertinya ini sesuatu yang sangat serius.
This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer to Reaction. I hope everyone had a good weekend. And what I'm looking at today is the official trailer for Kuasa Gelap, which apparently means Dominion of Darkness, which was recommended to me by Daily Posted. Kuasa Gelap, according to IMDb, revolves around the journey of a priest who doubts his faith and has to be invoked in exorcising a demon which possesses a teenager. Based on what little I know, it's a land of many religions, though Christianity isn't the dominant one, it's Islam. And so Daily Posted describes this as the first Catholic horror movie in Indonesia, which is interesting to me. Though, as I've said before, I haven't really been able to get into Indonesian horror all that much. And once again, that's me. That's due to the perspective I tend to approach things from. And as a result, Indonesian horror doesn't really resonate. Though conversely, I'm not particularly fond of exorcism movies from wherever, because they tend to be fairly predictable, and it almost becomes a parody of The Exorcist at this point. And that's not to say they're bad. It's just that they aren't very interesting. At least I don't think so. In any case, let's look at the official trailer for Kuasa Gelap.
Salamku menjelang sek. Di sini ada pesta kecil-kecilan. Datang tak dijemput, pulang tak diantar.
Saya hanya merasa saya tidak bisa menolong orang lain, sedangkan saya sendiri butuh pertolongan.
Aku yakin, Diandra di surga pasti senang kalau bisa lihat Romo senyum.
Ada murid-murid Lucifer lain yang merasuki Kayla.
Jesus Christ. I'm not subtle.
Kata-kata yang dia ucap dan bahasa yang dia gunakan, sepertinya ini sesuatu yang sangat serius.
Kayla. Kamu kenapa, Kayla?
Kamu bantu Romo Rendra selesaikan kasus ini.
Kamu harus tahu iman saya lemah, Romo. Untuk melakukan eksorsis, apa saja yang perlu saya pelajari, Romo?
Iblis bisa melihat dosa kita. Karena itu kita harus melakukan sakramen pengakuan dosa sebelum kita melakukan
Exorcism
eksorsis.
training kit, apparently.
Dalam nama Bapa, Putra, dan Roh Kudus, saya mengikat semua musuh. Saya perintahkan untuk segera pergi.
Kapur sikutu merui CTI Inferno.
Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra.
Well, that was the trailer for Kuasa Gelap, or Dominion of Darkness. And it looks like it could be fun if you're into exorcism films. And I think this might be a unique entry point into Indonesian horror. Because, once again, if you're into this type of movie, you're going to have less of a cultural line to cross. Because the iconography and the modus operandi are the same as many American exorcism films. Though, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not a huge fan of them. It confuses me why these entities would be so caught up on symbols. It means something, no doubt, but that it's so significant that they need to change the direction that the cross is on the wall seems kind of silly to me. It's just creating this dichotomy between good and evil. And it doesn't really make any sense to me. So what do you think? This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer to Reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like, follow, or buy me a coffee. Peace.